Hello, everyone. Thank you. This is our first podcast from Serenity Salon in Tracy. This is the Serenity Unfiltered podcast, the first one. So we're super excited. We want to thank our family and friends for supporting us. And most important, we want to thank our amazing clients. You clients are amazing. You are the reason we get to do all this. We get to hang out. We get to do fun stuff like this. So we want to thank you so much. And if you're catching us on YouTube, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. There you go.
You're like so professional.
Yeah, right? Thanks, Tatiana.
I know you practiced.
All right, let's get into it. So we're gonna have just some questions. We're just gonna have a conversation, pretty much all this is, and we're just gonna see where the conversation goes and just enjoy our time. So we'll start with you. And so the first question, first question is we're gonna introduce ourselves. So in general, give us your name, where do you live, what do you do at Serenity, and how long have you been in the industry?
Okay. Like that was so many questions. So am I talking to us or the camera?
No camera. It's just us.
Okay.
It's just us.
Oh, well, that's the vibe.
Like think of the break room.
Oh. So I'm Tatiana, or Tati, as you guys all know me.
Or Malika, depends.
Depends what day it is.
Depends
for
who
sure.
shows up.
Stop
Three
it.
different personalities.
Yeah. Mostly it's been Tati lately, so
Yes.
that's good. What was the next question?
Just introduce yourself, your name, where you live, what you do at Serenity.
So yeah,
How long you been in the
here
business?
Tracy forever and a day, too long. I've been in the industry going on my 16th year, which is odd because I'm forever 26.
There you go.
I don't even know how that calculates correctly.
She beat you by 3
Oh, I
years.
get that math.
Yeah, so going on 16 years, and yeah, I love it.
All right, very cool.
Still here.
All right.
Well, I'm Alexis. I live here in Tracy. And how long have I been working here? Like a year and a half.
Started.
Yeah.
A year and a half.
Probably like a year and a half now.
Yeah, and I'm the receptionist.
Very cool.
Not-
I'm the OG receptionist.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
She is the OG. Yes.
Real much shots fired.
The real McCoy, right?
Okay. Hi, I'm Maritza. I've been in Tracy for over 20 years. I've been doing hair for, I think this year is going to be 9 years. I've been at Serenity for almost 4 years.
Okay.
I'm Elisa. I grew up in Tracy, don't live in Tracy, but grew up out here. Tracy's my home. I've been at Serenity since 2020, March of 2020. I do a lot of things here. I do everything from helping my guests to, I don't know, fixing things to
Maria and Mario.
You're a great
unclogging
therapist.
toilets to
That's real.
unclogging
That's real.
shampoos, bowls to you name it. So I do a little bit of everything. But my favorite thing is probably behind the chair and education for my team. Like those are probably my hardcore favorites. The rest is just part of the job. The rest is just part of the job.
Okay, well, I'm Yossi. I'm the newbie. I've been in Tracy forever. I'm front desk, so if you call me, call me.
That's who you're talking to.
That's the face behind the phone.
And that's it for me.
How did you get into working at Serenity? How'd that happen?
My friend over there.
She didn't have a choice, basically.
She wanted to hire me. I needed an assistant, pretty much.
Yeah. She basically is my assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
She said it
I said yes.
Actually,
Pretty
She said
much.
something else.
you're kind of everyone's assistant if you think about it. Yeah.
I'm here to assist.
Especially after a day like today.
Especially after today.
My name's Aaron. I live in Stockton, so we have a little commute, not too bad. I do the behind the scenes stuff, the help out on the website, payroll, scheduling, all the stuff that nobody sees, all the non-fun stuff.
The boring stuff.
I see it all.
She sees
Hard
it.
worker.
Yeah. I'm level 0.5.
You're almost there.
I don't get a full level yet.
0.75.
I'm up to 0.75. This gave me 0.25 setting up this room.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. How long I've been in the business? I would say kind of once I met Elisa, 6.5 years. You kind of get your foot in the door. Then when we bought the salon in March 2020, that's when you really get in the business. And then I've been here full time since December. So yeah, that's
you.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Best decision of your life or worst decision?
No. There are stressful times for sure, especially today. So 3 hours of sleep with 2 phone calls that were not coming in today, but
But did you die?
I did not die. I did not.
You're
but
fine.
you know what? We had a great day. A lot of individuals killed it for the day of the week. We're having a great start. So this is pretty awesome. So I can't complain. You know, you always have your moments where you're kind of talking a little bit and like grumbling, but super humble, super grateful. I think we're all grateful.
Yeah,
That's pretty
definitely.
Yeah, we're pretty awesome. No other business probably in Tracy is doing a podcast.
No.
So that's pretty awesome. Like we're this
No.
close knit.
We are pretty.
Nobody
We're pretty
is
fun.
that
We're vibes.
Yeah.
to
No one's this insane.
nobody is this insane to
Noah.
go this far out and all the things that come with it. But it's here and it's happening.
But it's a lot of fun. Like think of
It's
all the
so
family
much
stuff,
fun.
all the stuff we do hang out last week at your son's birthday party.
Yeah,
you know,
that was a lot
that's
of
not a normal salon thing. That's not a normal work environment. It's pretty cool to have that support.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Okay.
I don't know about him flirting with my little baby.
Who's that?
He
Little
was
Eli.
Eli was flirting.
Eli likes little bossy girls.
And so Scarlett being bossy,
Oh boy.
he was smiling at
that.
her like she said something funny. They don't even talk yet. Come on.
Maybe something was funny. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe something was funny.
Good luck.
All right. So
Get
now
your
they know
son.
our
Get your son.
get your son. Now they
Hide
know
your
our names.
kids, hide your babies because Eli's out.
2? He's 2?
Oh yeah.
Look out.
We're
Look
question
out.
two?
Yeah.
Yeah, already.
Look out. You're not, I'm not 2. That's 2.
Two's over there.
All right. How did you guys, I kind of asked you, but how did you guys get in the industry? What appealed you to work at a salon and do hair and make people feel great and amazing about themselves?
I was pretty much, I grew up in it. My aunt does hair forever. So it was either going straight home to do homework or we went straight to the salon, do homework and waited till she was done with her clients. So
That makes it easy.
pretty much I was there.
But why'd you love doing it? Like, why'd you like, I want to do that?
One, I was the only girl growing up with hella boys. So I couldn't
funny.
be girly. So that was like my moment to like be in a salon in a woman setting and just watching like my aunt create and the outcome and how like women love their hair and they got super excited. So I was like, oh, I want to do that one day.
I would
wanna
think it'd be
come
the
in.
opposite, right?
Right?
If you're
Yeah.
all guys, you think
No,
you'd be
seriously,
like a
everyone's like,
tomboy.
I'm surprised you came out this girly. I'm like, first of all, yes, I did.
I can assure you that's how all my family felt.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They were shocked when I said I was going to do hair and like actually make
But
a
your mom
career.
did hair, right?
My mom did hair, yes, but I was a total tomboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I still love all my boy cousins, and I'm sorry if I ever did anything to traumatize you guys.
They're fine.
You didn't die.
did they die?
You didn't die. But none of you died. You're all, you know what? They appreciate their wives better and their girlfriends. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. And Alexis, how did you get into the industry? What's the favorite thing about your job?
she loved Elisa from the age of like 2. Just
So
kidding.
cute.
Well, Lisa's been doing my hair for a really long time, so
Since you were 2?
I don't think so.
Not
No,
2.
not quite. Okay.
No,
Like, I mean, that's
Her
low
sister
weight.
was probably like 3.
Yeah. I was pretty young.
Yeah, but you were probably like
Yes,
5. How old were you when you guys came to Tracy?
I've been here my whole life.
So,
I don't know. I was probably like 6,
yeah,
5 or
maybe.
6?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
something
Okay.
like that. But I came in for a haircut, and I was looking for a job because I needed one desperately. And she was like, "Well, we're hiring for a
That works out.
receptionist." So I was like, "Perfect, sign me up." And then here we are.
Now, what'd you go to
left.
school for?
College,
But you went to school.
I went to school. Yes, I'm in college right now. It's not my thing, so I'm coming back and going to cosmetology school, and then I'll start working here after.
So then
Yeah.
you did
I'm so
something else,
excited.
and then you switched over. That's kind of cool. And it was always your backup plan, right? We talked
Always
about that. That was your
backup
backup plan.
Yes. Yeah.
Very cool. All right.
Glad it's my plan now.
Maritza, how'd you get in the industry, and what appealed to you, and what's your favorite thing about your job?
Mine's actually like growing up. I always said I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to which is so weird. And I think about it now.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
She's almost there teaching.
So weird.
But I wanted to be a kindergarten teacher. I don't know. I used to like really like kids, but now that I have some, like I don't think I could do it. But
Let's pump the brakes on that.
I think when I was like 7 or 8, I got like my first like. Do you remember those little doll heads that they used to sell that you could do their hair?
Oh my God. Little Barbie heads?
Yeah. So I got one of those, and I remember I didn't even know how to braid, and it came with a little book, and it showed you how to do different hairstyles, and that's when I learned like how to braid. But after that, my cousin went to cosmetology school, and every time she would come, I used to like love when she did my hair. So then I started to think about it. And then like the first time I ever went to a cosmetology school and I took a tour, I was 17. I was still in high school, and I was like counting down the days. Like I already knew that that's what I wanted to do. So yeah. So I've been doing, since I was 17.
That's super cool. Yeah, that's super cool when you find something and you do it and then you start being successful.
Passion is real.
Yeah. 10
That's-
years. 10 years later. I'm 27 now. So
You're catching up to me.
yeah. Right.
Forever 27?
Yeah.
Forever 27.
Forever 27.
Very cool.
Not me. Forever 29.
2 years. You got 2 years on her. Elisa, how did you get in the hair industry? What appealed to you about it, and what's your favorite thing?
So I actually wasn't going to do hair. I finished high school early. We did independent studies, and I was eager to graduate and make money. That's all I cared about, was making money and living this like lavishing lifestyle. And my mom was like, so you're going to graduate. You're not going to be a beach bum. Like, what do you think you're going to do with your life? You're not going to just hang out and be with your friends, driving them around, going to the mall. And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, well, then you're going to go to college. And I'm like, I'm not ready for college. I am 16 and a half years old. They are going to eat me alive. And then she's like, well, you need to figure it out, because it's either get another job on top of your part-time job, or like you need to go to school. And it was mostly, looking back now, it was to keep me out of trouble. 100% to keep me out of trouble.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I had envisioned me always going to law school. I wanted to do family law. And looking back, like, yeah, I probably would have changed my career anyways. But I told her, like, okay, then I'll go to beauty college. Like, that seems easy. Oh, my gosh.
Boy, did you nail that.
Yeah, that
Get
was not
wrong.
easy.
Yeah.
I grew up with a lot of boy cousins, so being in like an atmosphere of just all chicks was not for Elisa. It was a rude,
Questionable some days.
like it was a rude awakening. And so I realized, like, oh my gosh, is this for me? There's many times I was in beauty college and I'm like, I don't know if this is for me. Like, people's scalp and the smells and all the things. And now I couldn't imagine doing anything else. Like, looking back at, this has been an industry I've been able to grow in as a person. So I did go back to college when I was 19 at MJC. And I was 3 classes away from my AA. And I was just like, what am I doing? Like, I love what I do. I'm super passionate about hair. I can't picture me being an attorney or family law at all now. I got to pretend be an attorney when I went through a divorce. Different podcast, different time.
Different channel.
That's coming.
Totally
That's coming.
another episode. But I did great, and I guess it gave me enough fix to just realize, like, I could not be in such a sad environment all the time. So I love what I do, and I couldn't imagine doing anything different now. Like, yeah, I couldn't even imagine me in a courtroom every day of
With
my
your
life.
blonde neon extensions.
Yeah,
okay.
could you
And a nail.
imagine?
And a
And my
nail.
nails clinking, like snapping at people. Like, it's just not going to happen. I couldn't
I'm
even
so glad
imagine
you're
it.
here.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's cheesy as it sounds. It's going to sound ultra cheesy, but think of the lives you've changed
Yeah.
by sticking with this, right? So,
Crazy
yeah.
crazy now to see, like, and I wouldn't change any of it. Like, even people that are not in my life today, I know where I've made those imprints in other people's lives, and I'm not sad. I'm never sad about what I've done for anybody. you grow as a person. And I think that every person has come into my life for a season, and it has helped me be the person that I am today. And to know that, like, what Serenity offers now, sometimes I have a client, hate to throw her on blast, but Jamie, we all know Jamie and Jaden.
Yes.
Jamie always is like, girl, like, I can't believe this. Like, look at where you're at. And
That's
one
not
day,
blast. That's calling her out for an
Like,
amazing compliment.
yeah, she like, one day I was doing her daughter's hair, Jaden's hair, and I was like, she's like, have you ever just sat back and looked at what you've done? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like thinking, what have I done? What did I do? And she's like, no, like, look. And I turned around and, like, a lot of the stations were full. It was a Saturday, and I was just like, no, I've never taken that moment to, like, look at the lives.
Stop and reflect.
Never have.
Yeah.
And that day I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I need to have a different mind change, different mind shift. Like, look at what I'm really doing. It's not just growing people, it's growing their entire lives, like their families' lives, their entire futures. And then I instantly was like, oh my gosh, like, this is some serious responsibility.
Well, remember we had an employee. She's not here anymore, but she was the first one to buy her car off her salary here.
Yeah.
And how proud we were. Like, we helped. She did the work, but we helped to do that. And that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. You don't think about it as you're, like, in the motions. And those that know me know I'm always busy, even behind the chair. I think I, like, dream work. Right now I'm dreaming about my nails. And
I can testify
I'm
to
dreaming
that.
about my laptop, which is something so different and so weird. But normally I'm dreaming about work and things that happen. But it's been a big difference when I can, like, look at people and be like, wow, your life is so about to change. And
Well, it's crazy because, you say you wouldn't change it, and I'm right there with you. And I don't think most people would say that here, but, the sleepless nights, the constant spending of the money, the stress and all that. And when you look around and you see the lives you impact, and a client will say, look what you've done in a short time, you're like, this is why I do it.
yeah, if somebody would have told me, like, Elisa, this is where you're going to be, just hang in there, I'd be like, dude, there's no way I'm going to be there. There's no way that I can help that many women. Like, I just didn't have that confidence. And once I realized, like, no, it's what you put into it. Everything is, there was a quote that I read, and I think I put it on my Facebook and Insta, it said something about, like, people invest what means the most to them. And for me, what means the most is seeing other people that I love succeed. Like, I want to help everybody live the lifestyle that, I've known. And I've lived with no PG&E before. My parents would have killed me had they known, but they didn't know until after the fact. But I've lived with no PG&E, so I know what it's like to be on the broke of the brokes. And then I've lived on the opposite side where I can take a 12 grand vacation and not bat an eye and know that I have a spinning chair, meaning money coming back through in the salon. And now I'm like, it's not about the money that hits your pocket. It's what you do with it, right? Like, if something was to happen to me, I know how many people would actually be like, dude, this is the footprints she left in my life. And I think that's just what life's about, is really making the, like, you can have a lot of friends, but if you go, what did you do?
It reminds me of that podcast. Remember, I think his name is like Simon Sinek or something. He says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it.
Yeah.
Like,
And I
that's
totally-
powerful. If you do it for the right reasons, I keep saying clients are smart. They pick up on your good behaviors, your good habits. And if you're passionate about why you do it and you do it for the right reasons, they come back. And this is why our salon is growing at a pace that we couldn't imagine.
No, we can't
Right.
even keep up with it.
We can't even keep up with it. How many people did we turn away today?
Yeah.
How many would you say?
So bad.
At least 2 full stylists
Start
could have been
doing
filled.
hair,
But it's
Felt that
crazy.
bad.
At this point.
Yeah.
At this
It's
point,
crazy.
you better sign up for Color Blush.
Yeah. Like, it's not just clients, though. Like, you know how many interviews that
We got to
do,
turn
and
out
I'm
people
like,
because we have no spot for them.
I can't guarantee you 5 full days. Like, how about just Friday, Saturday, Sunday right now? Like, and it's a great feeling because again, had you told me this would be where we're at today, I'd be like, dude, there's no way.
No way.
I don't have
Yeah,
time.
no
I
way.
barely
The
sleep.
whole podcast room.
Yeah. And now it's just like, and then, becoming Black Elite and all these things in less than 5-10 years.
That's cool.
Adding 401k, like, there's
Gosh,
no
yeah.
way I would have been like, dude, there's no way.
No,
It needs
we
at
thought
least
that was
10
another.
years.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a while. Then we're thinking, okay, maybe health insurance for our employees is another 5 years, but that's around the corner.
It is.
It's crazy.
We're
That'd be
hoping to
awesome.
Roll it out within the next
Maybe that's
year
when
or two.
Tati comes on full time.
Yeah. She's coming.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see. Like, it's just wild. I don't
Yeah.
know. Sometimes I just sit back and I'm like, dude, we've got it so good here.
We do. We do.
You did that, girl.
But I didn't just do it though.
but it's
Like,
not-
it took everybody.
It's
it
past
took a
Elisa.
whole-
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Like it started off with Elisa, right? That's why we got
But
clients
it's like
with Elisa.
the
But
Serenity Vibe isn't just me. They don't walk in the door on a Sunday and it's me.
No.
They don't walk in on a day that I'm off or teaching for Red Kit.
no,
or
we're
doing
full on days when
something
she's
else.
not here anymore, right?
The
so
vibe
it's
is
about more than just her now.
everybody. It's the family unit,
Well, that's actually a topic we'll cover, what that means to everyone. So, yeah, that's we'll segue into that, which is pretty cool. What does that mean, right? So, Yossi, how'd you get into this industry? What appealed to you? I guess we already asked you, but what appealed you to it?
I'm like, once again, the girl over there.
What's your favorite thing about your job?
Just watching all the girls work and watching her work, doing her thing. They do beautiful work, and I just like sometimes just stop and just watch them because I'm
I
like,
do the same
wow.
thing.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
amazing.
stare.
Like,
'cause
wow.
I'm like, wow.
So you're
While
both
we're all
front
sweating
desk.
and stressing.
You both see what people come in like, right?
And how they
the
look.
before and you see the after.
Yeah, their
What a
confidence
difference,
changes.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. I love seeing the process.
Yeah.
I stand there all day and just watch.
But you guys get like a whole whole
different
different
perspective.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
It's
not
totally
only
different.
that, you guys get to hear the clients on the phone before, like, we don't even know what they've told you guys, and you guys get to like know them on a different level before we even get to know them. So you guys get an even more personal connection before we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
is cool.
be nice to our front desk people.
Yes.
please.
Yes. They got to take the phone calls.
My girl.
Yeah.
Well, I got into the industry because I met Elisa, married into it, basically.
Yeah, no choice either.
I
Big
think
dreams,
Yeah,
and
no
he had
choice.
no idea.
I think what appealed me to it is I think just giving people the confidence. Like I've always loved management role, but not so much numbers, although I do love numbers, but I like seeing people grow, right? I like seeing people go from like,
Wish you were still doing my books, but it's fine. Still going with it, working for it. Yeah.
struggling, and then we work with them 6 months later, their confidence is sky high. I feel like that's a big thing. And of course, again, cheesy moment coming, but I love supporting my wife. I think it's pretty awesome that she has someone to
Blink twice.
lean on.
I know.
A little bit more than 2 blinks. I know,
Blink
cheesy.
if you need help.
Whatever.
We'll cut that out. That's too cheesy. But yeah,
Don't cut it.
no,
No,
don't. I won't.
I mean, there's no way we could grow where we are today if Aaron didn't, make the sacrifice and quit his job. Like, look at from November to where we are today, how much has changed.
Seriously, we wouldn't have all the lights, literally, in the podcast.
Literally,
room
the
and out
lights,
there.
all the lights
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Literally.
It would not be what it is.
No,
Yeah.
the podcast has been like a thing, and the one day we'll get to bubble.
Aaron brought it back to life.
There you go.
Well, and then here's the thing: is like I had an awesome team that I worked with at Comcast. That was my previous employer.
Shout
And yeah, shout out to Comcast. What? If they're watching, if they're watching.
Sponsor us.
But that was a good team. But as good as a team as that was, it's like we have an awesome thing here. And I would tell Lisa all the time, "This is an awesome team. This is an awesome team." And it's like, okay, and it's different. This is talk about a career change. I've been in retail for almost 20 years, and now I work at a salon. Like I don't know if there's a sharper contrast to that.
Thank you, Papa Binga, for always supporting us.
Yes.
And Lynette
Yes.
as well.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. But that's pretty much it. Okay, so going to you, Tati, what motivates you and what keeps you going? What makes you get up every morning?
What motivates me the most is just wanting to have like freedom, more life, going out traveling, making memories with my family, my son especially. Like I just want to work for like that financial freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what gets me going, and being here honestly gets me going because if
And
you guys
Lisa's
knew,
pow-pow.
yeah, and the pow
Literally.
Stop.
Blink twice. Blink twice.
I'm all
Escaping
I'm
you.
all building these from my lashes.
It never
just
stops
so
at
we
2
know,
blinks.
I don't actually give pow-pows.
That's incorrect. No, that is not right. She does. That's wrong.
All those little balayage boards you see,
Oh, yeah.
they come.
Oh yeah. Or the towels.
Hashtag Redkin.
We're telling you.
Oh, do not.
Do not.
Do not.
So that's my motivation, and
yeah.
coming here too, because I would have tapped out last year, as you guys all seen. And
Well, we're happy you didn't.
thank you. Me too. I'm very happy.
No.
The
We don't
pow
let
came in
people
handy those
quit.
time.
We just don't. It's if I can't quit, nobody gets to quit.
Yeah.
Fair.
I left and I still come and work here.
Yeah, we still text her. Like she's like, wait, I thought I had a last day hoorah. JK, you're still on the payroll, girl.
Yeah, you don't get you don't get the finale or the go away. No.
No.
The company party.
No
Yeah.
company party. Yeah, no.
That's another podcast.
That's another podcast.
Well, Alexis, what about you? What motivates you? What keeps you going? Why you wake up every morning?
I would say, well, I wake up every morning because of my cat.
That's
Constantly
a
meowing.
fantastic reason.
Constantly meowing
Yes.
until I get up and feed her. But I would say having a schedule. So I work every day, I go to school, I have things to do. If I didn't have that, I'd probably lay in bed all day.
Well, that sounds
having
nice.
a schedule
I know,
keeps
like,
me
that sounds
motivated,
amazing.
keeps me going.
I get it.
And accountability, definitely. Holding myself accountable for my schoolwork and
Yeah.
everything. Going to work, being on time. Because it could be stressful. I work with kids. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's going to help you in your career. Being on time.
I get it.
Being on time is huge.
On time.
We love people being on time.
Yeah, yeah. In this business, you have to be on
We're
time.
always on time.
I love it when they're on time.
Always on time.
We're always.
I was
We're
always
always
on
on
time.
time.
Like, actually, I was always on time.
Alexa, yes.
10 minutes early.
Okay. Show off.
We had to tell her
Okay,
to stop
bye.
clocking in super early. Like Alexis, like,
It's always a good problem to have. Usually it's the opposite.
It's
Yeah.
stress. If I'm like 5.
you
like,
pull up and Alexis is like in her car. I'm like, why is she here already?
30 minutes earlier.
literally.
Literally, I'd be like, why is she here already?
Yeah. I get stressed out.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
How about you, Maritza? What motivates you? What keeps you going?
Pretty similar to Tati, like my kids, my Mila and my Eli. Same thing, like with her, like I want like the freedom, and like I grew up with 4 siblings, so my dad was the only one that worked, so I want to be able to like give them like a different lifestyle, like not spoil them, but like be able to have like options and give them everything that I maybe didn't have, but yeah. And then plus like my
It's a good mommy
clients,
right there.
yeah, my clients too. Like it's not just like for me, but like I like to see like what like I do and how it changes other people, or like I don't know, all the relationships that I have with my clients. Like I think it's really cool to get to do that as a job, you know. Like so yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh.
Lisa, what motivates you? You probably kind of said it already, but let's hear it again.
Oh,
What
gosh.
motivates you?
Well, I hate, like, my clients know me. I don't call out. I mean, I negotiated with myself whether I did or didn't have COVID and took 2 tests, and they were definitely positive. And I'm like, well, how bad is COVID? Like 1 to 10? Am I like a 10 COVID or, a 3? I hate to disappoint my clients because I want to be there for anybody who's like, if you know me, I have a big, big heart. Just don't do me dirty.
We'll get to that one.
And
That's another question.
Take a step back.
That's a preview. That's a preview.
when it comes to my clients, like, I don't want to disappoint them. And so I don't want to disappoint them if they have a vacation or they have somewhere that they need to be. I want their hair to look beautiful, because not that their hair necessarily matters, but it's how it makes them feel. And I know, like, when I have my extensions in and my nails done and my lashes on, like, I can freaking conquer
The whole world.
anything. Like, I am on fire. And I want to make sure that my clients have that same thing. So I don't like to disappoint them. And then now with the salon, knowing that like now my next, like I always have goals. I just always put a new goal in front of me. And now my next thing is I want to offer my staff medical benefits. Like I want all the things I never had as a stylist behind the chair. And the biggest thing in our industry is like, we don't have all those great things. We don't have a work-life balance. We don't have, medical benefits and 401k. And so I want to offer that to all my staff so that they can be the best mommies that they are. As most people know, and if you don't know, now you know. We don't have kids. My husband and I don't have kids, and that's probably a whole nother podcast. But every employee here, they are my babies. So
Literally.
they are who I take care of. They are like,
Even if you're both 29.
yeah.
Even if you're the same age.
Came out pregnant or something. I don't know.
With
But-
16 kids.
Yeah. And they're my babies now. So I want to be able to provide them that different lifestyle. Let's be real. If you know me, I'm going to work like a dog anyways. So why not work like a dog? And I don't even know what that saying means, but like I'm going to work super hard.
Dogs sleep a lot.
Yeah.
Dog got a little
You sleep a lot.
My bulldogs slept a lot. They barely worked. They barely barked. But anyways, I want to be able to offer people a different lifestyle that I just didn't have. And since you guys are like my kids and my family, it doesn't mean that they're my kids because they're young or any of that. It just means that I love them like if I had kids. I value
Say it again? Or what? Or forever young?
forever young here. But yeah, the reason why I get up is because I want to change lives in a different way. And sometimes that means #no sleep.
#no sleep. That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll see what motivates you and what keeps you going.
Well, I have twin daughters, so they need blueberries and strawberries often. So that's why I'm here. Because
Yeah.
they're
They like
expensive. They're
Yeah.
so
The
expensive.
farmer's
You're here
market
for the
too.
Yeah, so that's
Trader
why I'm
Joe's.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like working, I see them work, like she said. She's like building a family, and, we share the same values. So that motivates me to come in. Like, why not come in,
Yeah.
work for some people? Like, not every big company or corporation will be like that.
No.
So it's kind of rare to find something like that. So that's what motivates me.
We're
Cool.
so rare in so many more
So
ways.
rare.
Yeah.
I know, but
Vibing
that's
rare.
a different
We're vibing
podcast. Once again.
Did you say we're so hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Dad joke number 1. All right. What,
That joke start.
And we're done.
it's gentle comedy. What motivates me? Just supporting the staff. Like I love going to work. I can't stop it sometimes. I totally get when Elisa's like, I can't sleep. My brain's going. I get it. Like, you just
today.
enjoy the
He
team.
likes to stir the pot.
I do stir the pot. That keeps me going too, especially with 3 over there, about to be 4. Yeah, but that keeps me going for sure. Tati, if you can go back in time and give yourself some advice, what would you tell a younger version of yourself?
I would tell that girl just to go. All gas, no brakes. Go for it. No second guessing. Just shoot for your dreams. That's it.
That's good.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
I would say to live life for yourself, not for others. Because you'll never be happy if you don't. You'll just, sucks. I've done it. So,
Yeah.
and I'm still young, so it's good that I can learn.
Yes, at
But-
a younger age.
Yes.
We're all young. What are you
Sorry.
talking about?
I'm the youngest, is what I mean.
Okay.
I'm just a baby. Yeah, so I learned.
baby.
Yeah, but I mean, you won't be happy living someone else's dream. So,
No,
what makes you happy?
for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Maritza?
I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of times where I wanted to give up. Like you guys know, I tried to give up a lot of times, but
And we wouldn't let you.
They wouldn't let me.
No quit team.
No, quit at
I know that
Serenity.
feeling.
We don't do that.
but like even like a year ago, I didn't think like it was gonna be like this. So I think just to keep
What's
going.
like this?
Persevere.
Like this.
Like this? Like what?
It's like I don't know. Everything is different. Like from a year ago. Like I don't know.
She's that girl.
No.
I'm that-
That girl.
Perseverance,
girl.
for sure. Keep going. Absolutely.
yeah, but like a year ago, I was calling Lisa crying that I was not gonna be here anymore. So
And we're like, nope.
no, you can't.
said
you
no.
We
can't.
pretty much
You
said
can't.
no. You're not allowed to leave.
No.
Let's talk.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that conversation. Lisa, what would you tell a younger version of yourself?
Oh my gosh. How old am I telling what age?
Okay,
You're only
depends.
29.
Okay. Just
You got to give her like an
pick a number.
If I had to go back and tell younger Elisa something, I would tell her to stop trying so hard. People that really genuinely love you will invest the same that you give them. It's not always about depositing with no withdrawal. I think up until 2-3 years ago, I just had this mindset of approval and wanted friendships, relationships, whatever ships you want to call it, to work. And I would do everything without getting anything in return. And that's not real relationships. So I would tell young Elisa that those that really want to be in your life will be in your life, and those that don't, you know. So stop trying to force love. Like, love comes natural. And if they truly love you and respect you, because love and respect go hand in hand, it's not forced. And I learned that when, I met Erin, and new life, new me. And I think going through some really rough times with some friends that I thought were like family, and learning the hard way that, like, no, you're only a friend because they benefit from it. I would tell younger me, like, who gives a crap about what anybody thinks? If they truly love you, they'll invest in you. They're going to support you, but they're also going to be honest with you, right? Friendship doesn't always mean that it's about sugarcoating things. You guys know me. I'm as real as it comes, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'll ask you, like, how real do you want me to be? Do you want me to just tell you?
warning.
Yeah, like, do you want me to, my clients, like they say, I have no filter, but I always ask, like, do you want my
Fitting,
honest-
it's unfiltered.
Yeah. Do you want, yeah. Like, do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to tell you what you want to hear? And so I would tell younger Elisa, like, don't invest. Don't, if you deposit and the bank takes your money, would you keep going to that bank? No, you wouldn't. You would take your account elsewhere.
You just can't force it on someone. And I think just naturally, when someone's giving, you're giving and receiving. Like,
Yeah.
it's a balance. So,
Hashtag friends, giving, receiving,
yeah,
loving.
giving and receiving.
But yeah, that's what I would tell younger Elisa. Like, don't worry about it. Those that really love you will be there for you, and those that don't, cut them off sooner.
Good advice for sure. What about you, Yossi?
Ooh, this is a hard one.
Like, last year, I would tell myself.
I'm like, I have a whole list.
Yesterday.
Let me pull it up.
That's another podcast.
I don't know. I feel like most of it is what Elisa said, people that want to be in your life will be in your life. That's it. So you're going to be okay at the end. I think that's, something I would tell myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to continue to tell myself, like, let the bad stuff happen, feel through it. You're going to be okay at the end.
I'm going to piggyback off that. So for mine, 2 words: have faith. Like, it works itself out. Like, I remember when I was like 24, 25, just like, talk about depressed. Like, I've been depressed. I've been sad, not knowing my place in life, not knowing what I was here for, not knowing where I was going. Well, hold on.
Okay, calm
Let
down.
me get there. But it's a big thing when you're trying to, when you're trying to figure things out, right? And people will tell you all the stuff you need to hear and want to hear, but it's different because you haven't lived it yet. But here I am, 44, and things just, I'm not saying it's easy, but things just, what's that?
Dang, he's so much older than me.
Oh my gosh, you're so extra. 15 years, get it.
Spanish Santa Cunas.
Muchos años.
I don't know.
She's like, I don't know.
I'm bilingual, Yossi. You'll know that.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be for me. Just have faith. Because I don't, if someone said that to me, I'm like, you're full of shit. But still, realistically, it's like, that's good advice. Because eventually, as you get older and you figure things out, kind of what you guys are saying, it's just, who you're hanging with, like, it fits. It just fits. So, all right, number 5. Tati, what's a pet peeve of yours? What's something that bothers you? It doesn't have to be the biggest, but what's something that stands out?
Like here at the salon?
It could be work related, could be personally related. Just what's something that bothers you? And it's not clients, because our clients are awesome.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not our clients. My biggest pet peeve, and it has always been my biggest pet peeve, is when I'm at the store and someone literally is standing right directly behind me. Why am I feeling your breath in my hair? And that's when I had long hair, because I was dancing then. Not stripper, but I was dancing. Polynesian dancer. There you go.
It was just so we're clear.
Now that's
I
another
wasn't a
podcast.
stripper, but I was a dancer then, so my hair was super long. And every time someone would stand literally on my ass, I would just do the biggest hair flip ever. And then they'd be like, sorry, excuse me. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were that close. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Is that based off today?
Yeah.
A
My
little
landmark
bit.
trip.
Little
Oh my
bit.
gosh.
That makes so much sense why when I walk by you and I go
Yes.
to your hair, you're like, and then you give me this look why are you doing that?
Why are you so close to me?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
funny.
But I grew up, and it's just my teenager now is my pet peeve.
Oh, all right.
Drives me up the wall.
How about you, Alexis? What's your pet peeve? What bothers you?
Loud chewing or gulping.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Is that why you made me spit on my gum? Just kidding.
No. It's so bad. My roommate, she knows not to chew gum in front of me because she's like, I'm like, no, that doesn't
Yeah.
work
That's
for
not okay.
me. This anger just builds up.
It
know.
goes
Wow.
like this, huh?
Yes.
I
So our
get
next
it.
dinner,
Yeah.
let's all loud chew.
It's a whole different Alexis.
I might storm out.
You guys want to go?
Oh,
Makes her cry.
Me too.
This is the problem with the pet peeves, because
So I know what your pet peeve is.
Mine?
Yeah.
Tell me, because now I don't know. Because
I can tell you, she'll never do Pilates. That's for sure.
oh my gosh.
oh my
She'll
God.
never do a Pilates
I
class.
was like, tell me, because I don't know.
Don't wear toe socks.
she's like, I don't know this question. I don't
Actually,
know.
I didn't know
It's
that
the
was
toe
my
socks.
biggest
I
pet
want a
peeve
pair.
until Elisa put her
We're all gonna wear toe socks.
What is it?
toe socks all over me.
Toe socks.
And
Like
then
she
clapping.
literally takes them
But
off
that's
her
another
feet.
podcast, because
She takes her toe socks off and then
No, she has them on.
so we were in.
oh, wearing toe socks.
Long story short, we were in Dallas, and I was laying in my bed as she came into my room, and we were having a deep conversation.
Oh my god.
And, she
And they
was
were the
laying-
brightest yellow toe socks.
She was laying on her stomach, and then she kept crossing her toes as she was talking to me.
I literally did.
And now she sends me toe pictures all the time.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem with this question, because now we know how to get it under each other's
Yeah.
skin. So
I literally
this might be the last time we ever ask this.
send her toe sock pictures.
Yeah.
When I was roller skating, y'all thought I was wearing normal socks. But I sent Maritza a picture of my toes wiggling in some toe socks.
She's like, stop.
And yeah,
I want a pair. I've never had a pair and I want
I will get you a
Elisa.
pair.
She probably
I
has
got
some.
you,
I need- She
has
Alexis.
some.
No, I actually heard those are really good for you.
They're
spread out your
actually
stomach.
Always
okay.
toe socks and then chew loudly at dinner one day.
No.
So here's the thing. You can't knock it till you try it. They're like gloves for your toes.
To keep
and
your
they're
toes
just-
warm.
No, they don't though. That's the thing, is they separate them individually. So while I'm doing your
So they
hair,
don't
you
stick
don't
or
know if
something?
I have a regular sock or a toe sock. It's really
No,
I'm always going to
you don't
wonder
know
now.
what you
not.
Yeah, right.
I know. We're going to let's see your socks.
Now the clients that watch, are you wearing toe socks?
Oh my gosh, what if they start bringing me toe socks?
What if we get
oh my
Serenity toe
God.
socks?
Serenity toe socks.
Yes, we need those.
That's too many requests.
Okay.
Anyways,
That's a different
Yeah,
podcast.
she does creep out with the toe socks. It's a real thing now.
it's a real thing. I
All
didn't
right.
even know it was a real thing till like a year
I
ago.
lost my Pilates partner.
Is that what you thought it
Like-
was for Maritza? Toe socks?
It was toe socks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elisa, what's your pet peeve?
One and only, don't lie to me. Like you
That's
can
real.
raise an instant anger in me that is like
With her piercing eyes.
if I catch you in a lie, I'm done with you. Like it's very hard for me. And yeah, I don't know how to get over it. Once I catch you in a lie, I don't know.
Trust is broken.
Trust is broken. It literally, like, trust me, my ex-husband and I went through a lot of stuff. But the minute I caught him lying, game over.
Yep.
Like, he could have just told me, like, I stole money from you. And I would have been like, okay, I love you still. But the fact that he lied was game over. Like, it was the lying for me. Yeah, like,
That's so weird.
I don't understand. Yeah, like,
Wait, what did you just say?
I literally just said that. But yeah, lying is just, it just destroys everything. And then it's game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Yossi, what's your pet peeve?
Oh God.
What bothers you?
Well, at work,
A month and a half. Here we
I
go.
know, she's only been here for a month.
don't
Now
leave the
you're
doors
calmed
open. Don't leave the cabinet's doors open.
Oh.
That bugs me.
That's my dad's.
That's Papa Bingo.
That's my dad's was talking about
They're
that.
always open.
Yeah.
All the cabinets
know.
open.
You and my dad would be
Lynette.
friends. Yeah.
Like, Aaron's stepmom likes to leave the cabinet doors
But she
open.
does it to upset him. That's
And
exactly
all
my
you
point.
hear, like, when we go and visit is
Yeah.
as she's
Shut-
cooking.
It's so
and
easy.
he's
Just close it back up.
Well-
It's so easy.
Yep.
I know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
doing
sure.
next time I work with you.
All right.
Oh,
My
one day we should open all the
With our
doors,
toe socks and chewing our gum.
see, this is the problem with this question. You may never ask this question again.
Then you guys are all gonna
Bean.
stand hella close behind me.
I'm going to sit hella close next to you in Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, you're all not.
You still
rooming
hella
with
close to
If
me
there's no
outside.
towels in the room, now you know why.
Oh, dang.
You can't mess with me.
I know.
Don't open them. There's
I was
nothing in
shampooing my
there.
client. I was like, Dang, there's no towels. I'm like, oh, that's my chore today. I guess I'll do my chore.
She did 2 loads, guys. We're
Yeah.
proud.
Yes, thank
Here with
you.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So, pet peeve I have.
Wow.
Do you know?
Dun,
I
dun,
don't
dun.
know.
All right. It's a big one. I don't know if it's the biggest. I hate ink on me.
Oh, that's solid.
I hate ink
do
on
know
me.
that.
For some reason, I'm going to
Dinner
tell you
ready.
why. You asked me, and I didn't want to tell you because you were right. We were coming home from work, and we literally had sleeves on each other, just writing on each other. It's like we were 10 years old or something. And she's like, why does it bother you? I'm not
recent?
giving that to you. Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
That's cute.
Didn't feel cute.
Did you hear the story about the time Elisa chased Aaron around their house?
No. Why?
All right, I'll put that on
different
pause.
podcast.
I'll get to that. So the reason, since you wanted to know, and I don't know why, when I was in the 5th or 6th grade, I used to write on myself all the time. And then a substitute teacher told me, be careful not to put ink on your hands and arms because it'll get into your bloodstream. I was like, oh, I don't want that. And for some reason, it
He's
stuck.
thinks it every time now.
It stuck, yeah. So,
It all
But did
started
you
with
die?
One time I accidentally got ink on him, and it was like,
It's
"Why'd
like,
you do that?"
stop.
And I was like, whoa,
It's-
it was by accident.
it's like, stop, let me go wash this off.
And now, like the other day, the other day he made me mad, and I actually got a pen and just wrote on him.
Wow.
Damn, that was rough.
It was. I didn't know it was like poisoning his blood.
Now you know.
There you go. You got something out of
Yeah,
this.
now I do.
You got
I'll
something
hold up
out of
a
this.
pen. Oh yeah.
Well,
Sure,
Aaron,
you don't want to do that.
I learned something new here every day.
Seriously.
Thank you for sharing, Aaron.
All right. Well, speaking of sharing, we got about 10 minutes left, but I'm going to give you this story because you asked. Elisa was chasing me around the house. And it's one of those houses where you
gosh.
could chase each other around the family room,
It's like a
the living
circle.
room, the kitchen, stuff
Yeah.
like that, right? So, of course, she turns off the lights. And we have
By
sliding
the way,
we have
I'm a
sliding
big
doors.
prankster behind outside of the chair. I like to scare the girls. I like to.
Illinois.
I'm a prankster.
She likes to chase me around the
But
house.
that's because remember I said I grew up with boys. All my cousins that I'm close to, Alex, Albert, Junior, Joey, like they're all boys. So Alex and I were really close, and we always pranked people. I learned from him. So
Yeah.
Thanks,
Anyway,
guys.
so she chases me around the house and then she turns the lights off and we have these sliding doors. I didn't know she
Pocket
opened
doors.
a pocket door, a sliding door. I didn't know it was there. So all of a sudden I'm running and she's probably going to hear boom, boom. And that's my head hitting and my knee hitting the door. And it's still there.
Still
It's
imprinted
still
in
there.
the pocket door in the house. I mean, after my mom's not into the pranking, and sorry, Mom, if you're watching, but she was like, Elisa, you could have hurt his eye. A piece of wood could have gone in his eye, and then it wouldn't have been funny, would it have? And I was like, dang, I didn't even think of that. Like, I'm always the like, think about it
Fine.
after.
He's here. He's fine.
I didn't die.
Die.
Do
I
it.
didn't
Did
die.
he die?
All right, last question. Tati, so before we ask you, we have a sign. If anyone has been here in the last week, we have a Serenity Vibe sign. So I think you're the one who coined the phrase, the Serenity Vibe, right?
Vibe.
Yeah, because clients were saying, oh, there's such a vibe here.
It's a vibe.
It's such a vibe. And you coined the phrase, the Serenity Vibe, and we've kind of took off with that. So we got a big neon sign. If anyone's been here recently in this last week, they'll see it. Anyone coming in, they will see it.
Can't miss it.
You can't miss it, and pictures don't do it justice.
10-foot
It looks
less
pretty
Serenity
cool
Vibe.
in
Although
It's the
person.
brightest
It
pink
doesn't
ever.
look 10 foot on that wall.
No,
so
it doesn't.
I would have
It
probably
doesn't,
went
so.
bigger had I known, but you know.
So anyway, the sign says Serenity Vibe. So, Tati, what does the Serenity Vibe mean to you?
Ooh, the vibe for me is I just come in here and I have like no worries at all. Like I just come in here, I create, I have fun with my coworkers, I have fun with my clients, and it's like it's literally a vibe. Like
It
I can't
is.
even explain it. If you're in here sitting in our chairs,
It's hard to
or just-
define, but you know it when
it's
you
just
feel it.
Such a good time.
Yeah.
I even remember I had a new client. We were in the middle of our consult.
Oh my gosh, you guys are best friends.
And yeah, we're best friends, but we weren't on the same page for the longest time. And then when we finally got on the same, like what she wanted to do with her hair, and she stopped listening to me, and I was like, "What happened? I lost her." And then she was like, "It's such a vibe in here." And she's looking around because everyone was laughing
It's
and we
real.
were talking, and I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "It is a vibe," and she's like, "I like it." And then yeah, it just went from there. So
Yep.
yeah, you just have to be in here to catch
To
the
experience
vibe,
it,
and
for
it's
sure.
Like
Yeah,
everyone will have their own opinion of it, and it's
Pretty
a good
much.
wave to ride.
It's so welcoming.
is that how you take it?
Yeah.
Welcoming. Yeah.
Um,
We get that in reviews too.
Yeah.
They say they just right away.
just all the girls are amazing, and you.
All the girls
you.
and you.
All the girls. I know.
And Aaron.
And Aaron.
All the girls and Aaron.
Aaron.
Yes, it's super fun being here. It's my favorite job ever because it doesn't feel like a job. Like we're working, but it's just fun. Like, everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's laughing. Like it's fun to be here.
We don't usually have days off where
Yeah.
we're frumpy and
No.
sad, and it's
No.
it's super rare.
Yes, and it's just fun to come to work.
Yep.
I
Yep.
get
And
excited.
if you're front being sad, you get a pow pow.
You do get a pop out.
You do.
I
And
think
then you
go fix your face.
Yep.
Go fix your
Yeah.
face.
We're still a Barbie. That's Barbie.
Barbie?
Oh yeah, but do you want things? That's another podcast.
That's another. Do you want bangs?
Barbie.
Barbie.
How about you, Maritza? What? How do you define the Serenity Vibe?
For me, like how Tati said, the same way, like I don't feel like I'm at work. Like I was so scared. I remember when I decided that I wanted to come here, I was like really scared because I had never worked at a salon like this big. And I mean, it was not always like this, but like the group that we have now,
I had like 3 employees.
yeah.
Us 3.
Well, last
Yeah.
time
But we had
you
renters
didn't even
when
talk
We
to
had a
me.
couple wrenches,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But
Yeah.
like now it's like when I come to work, like even if I stay like longer than
And you do.
I done a lot of the time.
And she
but
does.
It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
I'm at work, and I look forward to it every day. I don't ever feel like
like your
even if
fam-
I'm like in a mood, like by the end of the shift, like I'm in a good mood, especially on
And then we go
Thursday
down to
through
purgatory.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. It's like family and friends for sure.
So we're a vibe.
Yeah, we
real.
are.
Vibe. Yeah.
Elisa, how do you define it?
The vibe.
Yeah, the Serenity Vibe. How do you?
I
Define that.
define it as like my home, like where I'm comfortable,
Ooh,
where I
that's a good one.
feel safe. Like I can be all the things of Elisa, and there's no judgment, and there's transparency. There's, like my clients say, like they feel comfortable here, and I feel like a vibe is something that's you can catch, and people that come here for the first time, they feel so comfortable, and it's just like, to me, it's like you can catch that, you can get that, and for me, that's the vibe, is that it's comfortable, it feels like home.
Yeah, That's a good one. How about you, Yossi? How do you define it?
Same thing for me. I was scared because I went from not working for 3 years, and then I came to working with all women and Aaron.
I mean,
So I was scared, but
plus one.
now it feels like coming home to clean my home, work on my home, and then
doing
I'm front
laundry.
desk, so I have a different perspective. Like I stand back and I just see everyone doing their hair, talking to their clients, and just having like a great time. Like it's just nice.
Yeah.
A vibe.
Vibe.
For-
It is. It's a vibe.
For me, it's just the culture, right? I guess that's the best way to say it.
vibe.
Yeah, a lot. If you do shots, you're done. You're done.
Every time I say vibe.
But it's definitely culture, and it's definitely coming here, and it's easy, right? It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like, oh, I gotta go to work. And of course, you have those moments because you want to sleep in, but yeah, it's just fun to be here, and it's rare because it's one of those. No matter who's on the schedule, you're happy. You know what I mean? You don't need a certain amount of people or a mix. It's like
No.
you like coming here all the
That's what
time.
I was telling Avery, like, it's crazy because, like, on different days, like, I look forward to, like, today I'm going to see Avery, like,
Yeah,
or, like, different
that's
people,
true.
but it's, like, it's different every day.
It is
But
different
it's,
every
like,
day.
I look forward to every day.
And then you have the plateau of Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday is the
here.
chaos
Saturday.
and the
all
fun,
here.
but
We're
it's
all
so
at
cool.
that.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
good time
super
to use
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saturdays
It's
are a vibe.
something. I mean,
it's something.
it's something. Like the craziest thing for me is like, I had a client, my client Desiree last night. She was just like, I don't even know how you do all this, and I'm like, because it doesn't feel like work. Like doing all these things, knowing that it's fun and I'm with people that I love to be around, and I'm like the biggest person to have a lot on my mind and still come in and smile and not really wear a lot of my emotions on my sleeve. But one thing is like when I get here, I'm like, oh, like they made me happy today.
That's
Aw,
every day.
I'm not mad anymore. Like, oh, they were so silly. And like,
Oh, what
I'll
did we
use
do?
today. Like there was so much going on this morning that I was just like, dude, it's like freaking 6:30 in the morning and we're like already off to a bad start. And I was getting into funk. And then as soon as I walk in, they're like, good morning. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, good morning.
It's like you're not allowed to be in a funk.
No, and it's so contagious.
allowed
So like
to.
for me, the vibe is like I said, it's a contagious thing.
Yeah.
It really is.
But it's a good thing. It's a good like, yeah.
It's
You
like
guys don't let me be sad, which I love because I really don't want to be sad.
yeah,
I don't
for
enjoy
sure.
that.
No, that's not the vibe.
It's not
No,
me.
it's not the vibe.
It's not.
You guys have any closing comments? That was about an hour, a little over an hour. Kind of flew by.
Yeah.
Well, we were just getting started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
say
I
thank
just
you.
got comfortable. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Well, what's our
yeah.
next question?
I just want to say thank you to all of my clients for being so supportive of all the changes from me being, an independent contractor to becoming a business owner. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get emotional, but like
Yep.
Serenity wouldn't even
These aren't waterproof.
be a thing
you have too
without
many
you
rules.
guys riding all the waves with
That's
me.
real.
Like
Yeah.
I can't thank you guys enough for being so accepting of every single associate that's come through, every single, hiccup where I'm applying your touch up and we have a flood or whatever. Like,
Scheduling conflict or the toilet's backing
Yeah.
up
Or
or
the Christmas tree's not lit in the front.
oh,
That's a
nut
major
cracker
that's a
is
big
not
one.
blinking his eyes.
blinking.
freaking 20-foot nutcracker. And
Those were
See,
scary.
all that.
they are.
Okay,
Their
they're
eyeballs
not.
move.
I don't
They're
like
not.
the eyes. The eyes
They
are
need to
right.
come check out Serenity during Christmas time. It's
Yeah.
the vibe.
Did not.
Santa's
we
in
have
town.
big. You guys have no idea. With me here, we have some big plans.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This Christmas, Santa Claus is coming to town with his reindeers this year.
be the North
At one of these years,
You don't even know.
one
the
of these years,
reindeers
it's
are
going to be
here.
reindeers,
I'm so
sleds,
scared.
Christmas Village,
Wait, is Santa coming?
Christmas
So I
Village,
tried-
so on.
But Santa-
No.
I tried to hire the elf, and it was a no-go last year. So, maybe
Where
this
do you
year,
hire an elf at?
the one that stands
I am
out.
her. I am the elf for this year.
I am
I didn't
her.
know you could rent an elf.
No, the guy that runs around is Elf Downtown.
Oh, I don't know.
We heard him, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, that was
shout.
Santa.
Oh, that was Santa. That was a different person.
Totally different. Yeah.
Oh.
Yikes. Anyways, I've learned my lesson. But anyways, like,
Oh, from last year?
yeah, don't even. Don't even like.
Wait, because on the way to Olive Garden.
Yes, on the way to Olive
Yeah.
Garden.
Ham.
She
Yeah, it's okay. We learned. But yeah, I mean, truthfully, Serenity wouldn't even be where it is if I didn't have the clientele that I had. So thank you guys all for supporting me through all of the changes. It's been a lot of changes. Just so you all know, like, I super love seeing you guys in my staff's chair. It makes my heart so warm and fuzzy. I know I'm running all over the place and I don't always have time to stop and say, like, hey, hi. But just know I see you, and my heart literally skips a beat when I see you in someone else's chair. I do miss you guys. I just understand, you know, as we evolve, we have to accept the changes. And so thank you guys for always being so accommodating, because truthfully, Serenity wouldn't even exist if I didn't have the clientele that I did.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the
Like,
clients we
really
have are
wouldn't.
amazing. They really are. And like even the clients who have given us a one-time chance, or the clients that have come back a couple times, or the clients that have come back over and over, like their support is why we get to do stuff like this, pizza parties and hanging out after the, you know, off the clock.
Symposium. We're going to
right?
Nashville.
Symposium.
Yeah.
So it's super awesome. So
Yeah.
So we want to thank everyone once again for, if you made it to this hour 5, hour 10, we want to thank you so much. Like us, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Comment below.
Click the red button.
Call me for an appointment.
Call her for an appointment. Call Alexis for an appointment.
Please be nice on the
Please
phone.
be nice.
Yeah, your
Come
first
on.
week.
Make sure you wear
was
toe
rough.
socks to Marissa's appointment.
Yep.
Bring toe socks.
Please do not wear it.
Everybody bring toe socks
Wear
and
slide
sandals.
Here come the
Wear
toe
slides
socks.
with toe socks.
Hi guys.
And then we got Maritza's daughter has one final message for you.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the red button.